So either way, though, welcome one and all, and we're going to be getting right into this as well. It was actually kind of a runaway success last time I did this, so we're going to be doing this again. And we are just going to be watching some more videos from Crime Scene Cam. Just more or less seeing people absolutely make poor life decisions and thinking that they're going to get away with stuff like that. Spoiler alert, you don't, you can't, and you won't. So I'm honestly been interested in seeing this new one, entitled Employee Has Meltdown When Told No. Because I feel like, yeah, this is clearly at a gas station. I used to work at one, and fun times to be had, he says with copious amounts of sarcasm. So, yeah, let's see what we've got going on here. And she's already getting handsy with the cops right out of, like, the motion. The motion and everything. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to need to disable sounds just so that it doesn't interrupt. And again, view the pin message. Don't make me tap the sign. Yeah. That's just how it's going to be, unfortunately. So save your points. Save your points. But either way, we're just going to get right into this. And, yeah. We're just going to see how this entitled employee freaks out when she's told the freaking obvious. So, yeah, let's see.
On June 10th, 2022, a woman reported that her employer had failed to pay her for the past 3 weeks, but she left out some important details.
As they tend to.
Half their employees get paid under the table. I don't think they're even legal. But she's basically telling me I can't get paid, but all these other women can get paid. And then told me to leave or she'll come to me.
Yeah, this is going to be a classic example of omitting important information. Gotta disable that here too. At least some of the reaction seats, they gotta not be there. But either way, say I've been in this situation before where it's just like employees think that they could just get away with anything and that they're totally in the right, even though you're not telling us the entire story because it makes you look bad. Yeah, that happened with one employee who thought she could get away with stealing, and then the employer was just like, "Hey, here's the security cam footage of you lying to us and stealing from us. Oh, here's also, for future employees, the still of said employee getting handcuffed as a warning to future employees." I loved having to explain that one. Even if you don't feel like you're being watched, you are. You are. You can't get away with anything. And this fine, upstanding citizen is going to be learning that intimately.
So why don't you wait out here while I talk to her then?
Okay, so we're not at a gas station. This looks like some sort of hotel of sorts. I just saw the awning and thought like, oh, they're at the pumps. Okay, so we have smiles all around, and you see there's another smile right there too. So everyone appears to be on the up and up with the situation as a whole, and the only one that seems to be upset is the employee in question. So we already know who's lying here. This is gonna get interesting.
It's always you.
Okay.
So what seems to be the issue?
Okay.
She called or you called?
I didn't call.
Okay.
She might call. She needs to fill out the application, right? W-2, I-9, all the paperwork. I gave it to her.
Okay, so that's all of her like tax information. So it's like all this required important legalese information that every single employee needs to fill out and everything. It's important and stuff. So yeah, I could see the importance of that. Something tells me little Miss Know-It-All didn't do that and thought she was above it and broke rules, and so doesn't get paid for that. I'm seeing the pattern here.
She didn't fill out anything, and we've been bugging her, bring your stuff. I had to put her on the payroll. So today's a payday. I cannot pay her without this. So she needs to understand.
It's the law.
She didn't bring it this, and she's threatening us. I need to pay right now. I need to pay. I said, okay, you fill it out. I had to pay you next week because you didn't bring out all the stuff.
That is such a simple solution. I will pay you if you fill out the paperwork. I don't understand what the issue here is. It's not like they're stealing your identity or something with your W-2. That doesn't seem like a problem to me. I don't understand why it's a problem to her. But I have a sneaking suspicion that there is more to this than than she is letting on as far as tax evasion, I think she's possibly trying to get away with. And thank God for this employer that's making sure she doesn't get arrested for that, because you could get put away for life for that.
Okay.
So this is why she called you, because she can't get paid. So she's not gonna able to pay,
Do you
get
have
paid
another
today.
copy of everything that she needs?
I gave it to her. I gave it a second time today.
Okay.
Again, I gave it to her.
Okay.
So this is, I gave it to her 2 weeks ago. She didn't bring it. My housekeeping supervisor is bugging her to bring it. Oh, I'll bring it tomorrow. I'll bring it tomorrow. Today's a payday. She come here and threatening. I need to pay right now. How am I gonna pay her without these papers?
Yeah.
Right.
She's upset. I understand she's upset because today's a payday. It's not me paying. It's a payroll.
Right.
Yeah.
They require documents to pay her.
I need your login information and
I'll let
whatnot.
her know.
All right. Thank you.
Just fill out the paperwork and we'll pay you. Simple! It's a simple solution.
So apparently you have some documents that need to be filled out before you get paid, which
Okay,
you have
but
not
what
filled
about-
out. Listen to me, okay?
Listen to me.
No, you.
Ooh, that's the entitlement sign number one. When the police says, listen to me, and then you say, no, listen to me. Oh, you just want to make me punch you right in the face. Oh, that's like the telltale sign of entitlement to the nth degree.
You listen
No,
to me.
you listen to me
I'm done
because
with you.
no.
No, I'm done with you immediately. This is such a freaking simple solution, and you are making this so freaking more difficult than it needs to be.
Okay, I'll just call the labor board and they can
Call
come.
the labor board.
And I'll
It's a
call
civil
another
issue.
officer and they can come up here.
They
They
will not
hired
come up
me.
here.
They
Okay.
hired me without doing the documents. I've never worked anywhere that didn't do any documents.
And we're just gonna let you keep chit-chatting out there.
Can you bring the manager out here? Can you bring the manager out here?
Oh, she's still
Keep
going.
it up and you'll be in handcuffs. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, you will.
Oh, yes, you will, because I will make sure of that.
Because of your mouth. Okay?
I'm gonna take every one of you motherfuckers in this bitch to court.
Entitled people thinking that the legal system will just be on their side. You know, the more you talk, the more of a case you build against yourself. It's just kind of that give and take sort of thing. You just kind of... and not say anything, you kind of help yourself a little bit more. I'm just going to put that one out there. So, this is going to be interesting. I can't wait till they're officially done and put the cuffs on. It's always what we wait for to see.
I'm going to tell you one more time.
No, tell
You
them to
start
pay me.
yelling and using profanity.
I'll just
in
call
front of all
somebody
these
else.
people.
I'll call. This is everybody
Okay,
that I
you're
work
gonna
with.
go
There's
to
no
jail,
guess.
okay?
Okay, I'll just call somebody else because you're clearly no help.
So she's no longer an employee of yours, is that correct?
We want
Okay.
to trespass her.
You want to trespass her?
Ooh, there go the trespassing charges.
Stay right
Let's
there.
go.
Yes, I need y'all to send another officer, please.
Okay. You've been trespassed. Leave the property.
To the
Ma'am?
Best Western Tiki on. In
You
the
have been
Daytona Beach
trespassed.
Shores.
Leave the property or you will go to jail. Okay?
Yes, and
You're-
he's not helping me at all.
I don't think he's supposed to help you. He's supposed to
name
find a
is Helena.
solution. He's supposed to find a solution to the problem. And the solution to the problem is, you see that road down there. Keep going. And don't come back because you're not allowed on the premises anymore. So that's our solution. If you're not going to abide by that, then I'm going to have to get physical with you.
I need to grab my stuff from inside, so I will go do that.
And for the complainant's calling back requesting a second officer, you can disregard that call. Do not send another officer
I got this.
for the call.
Just ignore her. Just ignore her.
Ma'am? You've been trespassed.
I
You
need to go get
leave.
my shit out the
You
damn
leave.
place. No, I
Okay.
need to go get my stuff out of there.
Where is
So, it's on my floor with my cart.
It's not. Last I checked, you don't work here. Because you never signed the paperwork to say that you did work here. So it's not your floor, it's not your cart, it's not your job. Hate to break it to you, lady, but you don't really have a case here. Sorry, not sorry.
Okay, well, you can wait here
No,
and they
I
can
will
get
go
it.
grab it.
No,
No,
you're
I don't
not
trust
going.
them grabbing my shit because they
Okay.
already robbed me out of
Okay,
3 weeks
you're
of
going back
pay.
in now.
First off, it's 2 weeks. Oh, no, it's 3 weeks. You were trying to get more money out of the situation. Turns out not only can she not fill out paperwork correctly, apparently she can't count either. Fun.
Alright, then I'll wait for another officer to come.
Okay,
because
well, go
the one
stand over
thing
there and
about
wait.
it, I've been working here and I haven't got paid for 3 weeks.
2 weeks.
3 weeks, I'm about to lose everything I have.
That sounds like the epitome of a you problem, and I think it could have been rectified if you just wrote out the paperwork. Maybe that would have helped, but I guess you're too entitled for mere paperwork.
Because of this fucking piece of shit. And when they get here, don't say shit to them. I want to please.
He already told everybody to disregard what you're saying, so...
Yeah, pay me, you dumbass bitch. Pay me.
Does she
Oh, the bombastic, just disappointed energy that this manager is having right now. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Just be like, just another day at the office. You wonder how many other people like this she has to deal with, but I bet you this is probably a first for her. It's an issue because she just wouldn't fill out her paperwork. I mean, that's the simplest solution. Just requires a little bit of information here, a signature or two there, and then Bob's your uncle and you're good to go. I don't understand. When it comes to these entitled people, why is it that the simplest solution, the Occam's razor, has to be so freaking difficult for them to do? I do not stand why that is. I guess that's just not how my brain operates. It's like, oh, in order to get paid, you got to fill out the paperwork. Okay, where do I sign? Because that's pretty simple right there. That's very, very simple.
Do you have anything on the floor that belongs to her? She's saying she's got stuff on the floor that belongs to her. Can you walk out here? I'm going to open the door up and just tell her she's trespassed.
Okay.
All you got to say is you're trespassed, don't come back.
Lay it down there.
Grab my shit, man. Grab my shit.
She just walk out. You're trespassing. Leave.
No, it's not over yet.
It's not over yet. Oh, we know it's not over yet.
This is it.
Oh, wait. I just now got an eyeful of just exactly what kind of girl this is. She's drinking Yellow Crush of all things. Yellow freaking Crush of all things. You absolute heathen. I never had respect for this woman. Now I have less.
This is it.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Okay.
3 weeks of pay.
There's your stuff in there. It's an
Okay, you gotta
aggressive.
leave.
All right, you have your stuff. Now go.
Leave.
No, I'm waiting on the other officer.
You are leaving.
I am waiting on the other officer.
Did you not hear, lady, that he already said disregard any other calls from this woman and don't send any other officers? I feel like he said that, and I also feel like you're just not listening. So I know where this is going to be going, and I'm waiting with bated breath to see the cuffs go on.
Ma'am.
No, I haven't got paid for 3 weeks of pay. No, get off of me.
Here we go!
Please tell me no.
Oh yeah, you keep screaming. We're gonna wait for her to say it too. Maybe she says it.
Off of me.
You gonna have trouble breathing too? There it is. I heard. Yep, there it is. Mm-hmm. Telltale sign number 2 of the entitled person. When they finally get thrown to the ground, they immediately start having breathing issues. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hold up. You see, you just toss the phone. Just get that out of there.
Stop fighting.
I'm gonna take all you motherfuckers to court.
I'd like to see you try. There we go.
What the f is your problem?
You're the problem. Hate to tell you like this, but yeah. This is entirely your doing. You are the problem, ma'am. You just needed to sign the paperwork and this wouldn't be happening. Sorry, not sorry. Emphasis on the not sorry. Delish.
I swear to God, I'm gonna get all you motherfuckers in jail. Watch this.
Oh, I'm watching this alright. I'm watching you just getting absolutely freaking ruined.
Elbow off of my shit. Get your knee off of my chest. I can't f***ing breathe.
Alright, sit up. Sit on your knees.
Again, you're doing a lot of screaming for somebody who can't breathe.
Grab my wallet, my keys, and my
Absolutely
phone.
not.
Y'all all finna look stupid as hell. Y'all look stupid as f***ing hell. Because they didn't pay me. I'm getting arrested because they didn't pay me.
No, you're getting arrested for trespassing.
And I'm gonna take all you motherfuckers to court. Watch that. Watch this.
Okay, I'd like to see you try. 'Cause you got this little thing called body cam, and we know exactly what everything is happening.
Imagine why they didn't want to keep you around.
Because they didn't pay me.
Yeah.
Wait, what did this officer say? I can see why they're not keeping you around.
Throw my bag in the trunk,
Hey, happy Friday.
and that way you'll have more room.
I can't imagine why they didn't want to keep you around.
Oh, I love it when a cop has a sense of humor and just throws it right back in their face. Oh, I can't imagine why on this godforsaken earth, why this Best Western wouldn't want to hire an upstanding citizen such as yourself. Oh, I can't imagine why, he says with copious amounts of sarcasm.
Because they didn't pay me.
Yeah.
I didn't do shit to them. I'm their best worker while they're running this illegal operation.
So it only took you maybe 2 or 3 weeks, depending on your assumptions, how good of a worker you are. Hard to imagine that. Hard to imagine that.
Sure.
Could have go down.
Sure.
They could have paid me under table like they're doing the rest of these illegal ass Jamaicans.
Okay.
That's a bold claim right there, ma'am. That is a very bold claim there. Because now we can just chuck a little bit of racism onto your profile. Wonderful. You are just a shining beacon of hope in this world.
Alright, spread your feet.
Spread your feet apart.
You know about? No. How am I supposed to do this?
It's just water, it won't hurt you.
No, I'm not stepping there.
It's water.
Step all the way up.
You're soaked in the stuff right now. Now let's see how this resolves.
The suspect was charged with multiple crimes, including felony battery on law enforcement.
Okay. So, battery on an officer, trespassing, and disorderly conduct in a public establishment. Reasonable.
In the end, she was sentenced to 12 months of probation after pleading no contest to a lesser charge of resisting without violence.
Okay. Probation type. Department of Corrections, probation length, a year. Assessment imposed and the court cost of $223. Honestly, I feel like she got off very light for that. Just going to say that as well. Going to just say she got off very light with that. But that's not where we're going to end with this, because there's plenty more to be had.